All right, great leaders. Talking about what we bring to the table. Because it's important we learn how followers or members of our organization can be part of our culture creating team. So what they can contribute to making our organization a thriving culture. So the next thing you should bring in will be social awareness. You bring in social awareness. You should be socially aware. You will have honed yourself, develop yourself to be socially aware, to understand your environment, understand the mood of others, and understand how to navigate through other people's weaknesses and strengths and still maintain your authenticity and your originality. And that's critical. In development, you need to understand how to navigate yourself through other people's emotional and temperamental issues and still maintain your authenticity, your originality, and your identity. So social awareness is important because culture building is a collaborative effort. Everyone will have to play on board. So you would have to be socially aware. So developing your capacity for social awareness is critical. And this is something that if you don't have it, you develop it. We work with you to ensure that you raise your capacity for social awareness. It's important because if you don't have this critical ingredient, you will not be able to work in that organization and contribute to its thriving culture. So it's important you contribute immensely to the thriving culture of your organization. But first, you would have to be trained to be socially aware. You would have to have this content. You would have to have it. It's important. A lot of people think it is just to work. No, you can't just to work. It's not just coming to work. There are basic ingredients you must bring in to be able to work. And we see them when they begin to play out. And that's why it's not just about your education or whatever it is. The proof of your qualification should show in your social awareness too. Your self-awareness, your social awareness, your emotional intelligence. So it's important you understand that. So you are bringing in social awareness. And if we would want to turn all the followers into the culture building system, we would have to groom them and train them on social awareness, self-awareness. And now we're talking about social awareness because it's a collaborative work. Well, how do you do that? How do you groom yourself to be socially aware? That's important. You would have to learn to do that, and we will be available to serve you in that regard. That's important. You become socially aware. It's a critical tool. It's a critical content you must have to contribute tangibly to the building of a thriving culture. Thank you so much, and see you next time on the next episode. God bless.